Today we speak about the role of the modern shaman. How can we know the difference between a shaman that lives in the outskirts, in remote areas, in isolated places in the world, and a shaman that lives in the city? And I'm taking the opportunity to say thank you to one of the people that commented one of my videos, because this is giving me the chance to clarify, first of all, who is a shaman, who is a shamanic practitioner. Is there a difference? Are they the same people? Like for everything in life, whenever we are using the definition of something, we are placing a label. So our language, our words, our mind decide to use some words, some sentences to say, this is this, this is that. So originally the word shaman meant psychopomp. So the one who is doing psychopomp. So the one who is helping the others going beyond the threshold, the souls that are lost after death, they don't know where to go. And the shaman was helping, and is still helping because it's part of our roles, to go towards the light. So to find where to go, to sort out situations that might have been left pending, especially when a person is dying in an accident or in an unexpected way. There might be normally situations that are open with people, with business, with other things in life. So in that case, if there are people, for example, that are the beloved ones of the person who has died and can come to you as a shaman and ask for help in communicating something with the soul of the person, because especially it happens after discussions, emotional fight, people feel guilty because they didn't have the opportunity to say sorry, to forgive a person. And in that case, the role of the shaman would be a role of mediumship, a role of contacting the soul, the spirit of the departed one, and facilitate the closing of these situations, facilitating the passages, the passing on of messages, and being able then, once this situation has been sorted, to act as the psychopomper, so helping the soul to live and go towards the light. Then, of course, here there is the open conversation: what happens next? If you believe in reincarnation, the soul will come back into a new body, into a new life. So originally the role of the shaman was this one. Then throughout the centuries, it was as a role, it evolved as a healer, simply because diseases were starting. There is one theory that says that diseases, illnesses were created by the mind, so by the human beings, because otherwise at the origins, humanity was fine, was in healthy condition. So then by the time there has been the need to heal emotionally and physically and spiritually people, then the shaman, who was the medicine person of the tribes, became a healer. Then, if we need to go through the historical translation of the word shamans, here there are different translations that have been, association of words that have been done according to the country of origin, according to where shamanism spread out in the world, and the one that has been recorded is the Siberian meaning, the one who sees in the darkness. And then in the Turkish tradition, the same word is the one literally who is in a state of ecstasy, who is excited, so it's an altered state of consciousness. Let's say that these two are the main common ones. Then, of course, the word has been translated also in other ways, but still always connected with this element of being able to see through the different realities, going in an altered state of consciousness and communicate with the spirits to make changes for them to come back and help people here in the middle world in general. So the role of the shaman started in tribes, started because humanity was just meeting up in tribes. Then, in general, humanity evolved. Yes or no, it depends, of course, on the perspectives. But humanity started to change the evolutionary scale of moving into bigger communities, into cities, which of course means more problem, more interactions with people, energetically, with elements that don't align with an ideal life. So as the shaman is the healer of the community, I strongly believe that the shaman has to follow the community. So then, of course, it depends on your specific, as a shaman, on your specific mission in this life. Because there might be shamans that are the guardians of nature, the protector of the planet, and they need to stay outside the community. They need to stay deeply in contact with nature, but not to isolate themselves. Even if we know still nowadays there are communities, especially in Siberia and South America, where the shaman is outside the village, and people from the village and from the whole country, and I would say the whole world sometimes, travel to meet the shaman, normally stay in a hut, in a yurt, and ask for guidance, ask for help, ask for to be healed. And in that case, the role of the shaman, which has the opportunity to have and remain with his or her own channel clear, because it's not affected by all the bad things that we need to go through being in larger communities in cities, is able to be there, take directly from the natural source and help people that are going there. And then there are other shamans whose role, whose sole mission is to be in the cities, which might be for some other aspects more difficult, because the role of self-protection, the element of self-protection might be even stronger. Because remain a shaman in a space where there are so many people around that don't agree, that interact with your energetic field, that try to put you down, you just simply to be more grounded. And if your role, if your mission is to heal these people, you just simply need to be a very good work or grounding yourself. But you don't have to escape. You don't have to say, no, I'm going to isolate myself because otherwise this is too much. It just means that if life has chosen you for this role for a variety of reasons, it means your possibilities are endless. You have the right skills to do it. You just need to believe in yourself and being able to protect yourself more. Simply that. Because otherwise all the shaman would just be isolated in nature. And I think this cannot happen, because escapism is not the solution, because if your role is to be there, because if you feel for yourself better and you're a guardian of the natural world, absolutely fine. But there needs to be a balance, 50 and 50%, so that then hopefully at some point, even if it's not the 2032, as we have been said energetically, the ideal world would be with people more healed and with communities that are in better conditions than what we have right now. And then also the other open question is: a shamanic practitioner, a shaman, are they the same people? Yes, absolutely, because the moment it doesn't mean that you become both at the same time, because getting a certificate or getting your experience, your studies, doesn't mean you have become a shaman. A shaman means that when you are ready, the spirits make you a shaman. But at the same time, you are also a shamanic practitioner, which means you need practice, you need experience on other people, which is first a self journey of self-discovery and inner transformation. Then the moment the spirits decide you are ready, which means that you need to go through several trials, several tests, because the way of the shaman is normally the hardest one. No, we don't say the hardest one, but a hard one for sure, where you go through a lot of intense rites of passage. Then you can consider yourself a shaman. How do you know that? You just simply feel it. You just simply, even if you don't want to, for a matter of humbleness, define yourself shaman or not, because I'm aware that there are schools, authors that do believe that the only people that we can call shamans are the one living in a pure environment, and the others are just practitioners. But again, it's a definition that is too much extreme. The moment you feel, you can always call yourself an apprenticed shaman, because the journey of life, of learning, never ends till the last moment. So we never have to think that we have arrived, that it's enough, and that we never have to think that it's us healing people, because we are just a vehicle. As I always say, we are just a tool that the spirits use to heal other people. So a shaman is simply the opportunity that the spirits have to use our body and our contact with other people to heal others. But absolutely, when after sometimes, if you feel that you are in contact with the spirits, that your work is authentic, that you trust your intuitions, and then maybe you have elements in which you are clairvoyant, in which you are able to hear spirits or to pass messages and see that, just be full of gratitude that the spirits are gifting you with these elements that you need to use for others. So I don't feel that there is personally any difference between a practitioner and the shaman. And if you feel the inner discussion, inner obstacle of defining yourself, just call yourself healer.